Well, hello there and welcome back to Autocraft Season 3. This is the finale. That's right, the last episode of the series. Now, before we get too far ahead, I want to give you all a heads up that with 1.20 just around the corner, Season 4 isn't that far away. And if you are 18 plus and a content creator making videos on YouTube, you want to join us on the Autocraft server, then make sure to send us an application. I'll make sure to leave the application form in the description of the video. Go ahead, give it a click, join us on Discord, and maybe, just maybe, I will see you next series. Now, today's aim is to finish off our base. We're on top of our cliff here, and we've done a lot of work on this side of the river. This side, however, is pretty empty. So I think we need to go check out what we've got in our storage, see what we can do in this area. Something's different, right? I look a bit strange. Well, that is because ahead of Season 4 and all future content, I am having a rebrand across YouTube, and that begins with my skin. So my skin has been redone, and well, it's looking more me, less bags under my eyes and a bit more human. And I'm going to be doing everything across YouTube and bringing everything else up to date. Now, I think it's about time. It's the finale after all. Let's jump into a time lapse. Two builds in one time lapse. I know what you're all thinking. Tom, you're crazy. Well, the finale is obviously going to my head. Now, there is still a fair amount of work we've got to do. We've got to try and tie these builds back in. Now, let's have a quick talk about these builds, because for the whole series, I've been talking about wanting to do two different kind of styles across the river. And we kind of touched on it with this build. We went into the greens on the roof, and then really what we've done is we've really gone and expanded that in this palette, and it is a really nice colour palette, ending up with our prismarine bricks at the top here. The upper areas of these buildings are similar to what we have over the other side, you know, keeping it in theme in somewhat. But then we have the deep slate palette, and that is what we've done here. And we've added in this windmill tower here. So we've obviously laid out some hay bales on our crane, and we need to try and tie that back in. Now, you may have noticed also in the time lapse is, well, from our cliff, our great big cliff build, yeah, there's a big hole. So I guess we need to fill that up. So there's still quite a bit of work to do for me to try and leave this in a beautiful place for you, hopefully in the world download, where you can all go and get your hands on it. So I am gonna just have a wonderful spin, and on the other side we are now complete. Let's find somewhere for me to go. Now, first things first, this plonker forgot to record this whilst the world and the server was up. So look, yep, I'm in creative, I'm in the world download, the same world download that you can all go and get your hands on in the not too distant future. And let's just fly over here, take advantage of our creative powers, and have a look from afar at what we've done. And I'm happy, really happy with how this has come out. We've tried a few different things with the trees. You can see the colours. We're changing the leaf texture to get up, and really to try and bring your eyes to the top of the tree, you know, distract you from what may be going on at the bottom. We've got this lovely oak tree at the back here, and we're using oak and birch on that, and that just fits a little hole. I'm all about trying to find the right visual, the right eye line. So I'm thinking, you know, you're crossing the bridge here, somewhere around here, It just needed something here. I think, you know, if we were earlier in the series, you know, we might have put a build back there, but a tree fits absolutely perfectly. And we're going to cross this bridge, and yeah, we're going to head round. Nice little path texture going on. Added in a couple of little decorations here, little workstation perhaps for someone, and we're going to head up this pathway. I quite like my little walls we've put together, keeping it in touch with the nature. So we've got the moss kind of near where we're getting a bit of greenery, it's little leaves breaking up the area, and then obviously lots of bone meal. You know how it goes, get the bone meal up and making the area look very neat and natural, I guess, is more what we're after. And then let's go boop, and yeah, we have filled this area in, and we've tried to keep it in a similar kind of design to what we've actually got around here. So you can see we've got like this extra kind of cliff face here. So we've done exactly the same and added in some stone. It's not just all dirt, and I think that's come along pretty nicely. We've tied it into the other the actual natural land generation there, and just tried to keep things looking as natural as possible. I think that's what this base has been about, making things look natural and making things just, you know, look like they belong here. You know, we don't want anything looking out of place. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I'm happy with how this base is coming up. Now, that is it. Series 3 is over. And Season 4, well, that's not too far around the corner. I want to remind you, drop your application in, see if we, you know, get on board for next season and join us in the Autocraft crew. Now, if you are going to be getting this world download, I want to give you a quick directional tour to where my base is. So my tunnel is marked with the dark prismarine and the sea lanterns, and once you find the nether hub, I am pretty much straight off of that. This is our nether hub here, and I think on the world download you'll actually spawn in at world spawn, which is back down this way. There's Starter Town, which everyone contributed to and is absolutely beautiful, but you will spawn in at spawn all the way down here. It's quite a long way. Follow it all the way down, turn right, get past the stronghold, get past Starter Town, and head right again, and you'll be heading towards the nether hub and straight on. I think my nether portal has a sign on it which says "No bad Mr. Portal." I still don't know who actually put that on. One of those Season 3 mysteries that we'll just never know. There you go, bad Mr. Portal. And just down there is my industrial area, so all in close proximity. Now, I really hope you've enjoyed this season. We have got up to so much building, so many great storylines, and some great collaborations with the members of the Autocraft server that I can't wait to pick up next season. I have big plans up, and here's a sneak peek. I look forward to seeing you all next time in another episode, next series, maybe even on the server if you're lucky enough. Goodbye.